G'day folks, this is another little gizmo I picked up recently. I'm not sure what to do with it at the moment. It's called a Programmable light integrator. It's to do with exposure or projection systems. There's a timer, various controls. It actually has a vacuum pump built into it, a vacuum gauge. I've got one lamp with it. There's nothing that the vacuum plugs into though. I don't know what that was for. I'm guessing it's to do with film or photographic production. I've got one hookup cable and one lamp there. Obviously there's another port for another lamp and a vacuum attachment, phone line attachment for something. That goes into your PLC. In there. There's a neat little vacuum pump in here. Little single phase motor. I got this thing just for parts, but I really don't know what the point of keeping it in one piece is. Old bank of relays up there, contactors and switches. There's two big transformers. I don't know what they're about. I gather each one of those powers each lamp. They must require some serious juice in that case. There's a rotary switch here with adjustable cams, little micro switches in line. That's a voltage selector switch. It's only 3-phase. Got a 10 amp plug on it. I can't just plug it in the wall here. I don't have 3-phase at this place, so don't know what to do with it. And this is the lamp. Obviously they've adapted it so it can be hung from the ceiling. Got big shutters on it. Big cooling fans. That's the tube. Either there's supposed to be a filament in there and it's just vaporized, which it looks like, or it's a high voltage discharge like an arc light. I'm guessing it may be an arc light because the guy who dropped it off said it worked. So either he was lying or it's just arcs inside that tube, which is quite a possibility. I mean, heavy duty stuff. Big shroud and shutters. That's to control your shutters. It's got a solenoid brake on the motor. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I'm not going to tear it down straight away. I'll put this video up and see if anybody has any info on something like this, like what's it for and would anybody want to buy one as it is. I mean, if it's worth more as a whole working unit, then I'd rather keep it together and sell it. I mean, at the moment it's only worth what parts I can get out of it, like switches and a vacuum pump, and it's not a lot. I've already got a vacuum pump and a whole box full of switches, so... Well, I worked out the control of this machine is based on one phase and it's all 240 volt, so I can run that. Now the transformers are also 240 volt, but I can only run one at a time. The reason they've gone for 3-phase is because they run both transformers and the control at once. Other than that, everything else works. You can still run the vacuum pump. Not quite 30 inches in mercury, but it's working. Main controls, programmable. It's not going to do anything until I plug it in, so I better do that first. Try it. Not getting a peep out of this thing. I guess that's because I'm missing a phase. Oh well, it shows promise. It really needs to be run on 3 phases. It's a pretty neat looking machine. It'd be a shame to tear it apart, but if there ain't much use for it, what else do you do with it? Nice little timers, all the relay blocks, vacuum pump. Some of its fittings are loose, so it's no wonder it's losing vacuum. I think this thing could easily pull 30 inches in mercury. It's a discharge up there. I don't know whether these things actually need lubrication regularly. Probably never been lubricated, but not to say I can't try. There's a Dynavac, Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane. Aussie one. Big transformers. If they're not much good for anything, there's a lot of copper scrap sitting there. Contactors. Hopefully with a 240 volt AC coil. Yeah, a lot of good stuff in it. The AC cooling fan. Definitely a neat piece of equipment, but who the hell uses one? That's the question. Thanks for watching.